Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we're going to be going over all the, pretty much, we have like a lot of confirmed stuff, a lot of potential stuff, and a lot of things we'll be watching all throughout this week for when it comes to the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X restocks. Now, we actually do have quite a few different bits of news, kind of some stuff we've kind of been continuing to talk about all throughout this week, and as well we do, I believe, have a confirmed drop we'll be watching and looking out for, and everything else too as well. So we have a lot of stuff to talk about, a lot of things to go bring on up, and a lot of things to go and mention in the first place. So make sure you guys are subscribed throughout the week. We're going to be covering up the normal, usual gaming news, restock news, and all of that throughout the week. And as well, happy 4th of July. If you guys care, you guys are doing stuff, make sure you guys all have a nice casual vibe and get to go and chill. All around good stuff with that. So let's go. Let's go. As well, make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on. PS5 giveaway going on. We have the Twitch stream. I'd love to have you guys follow up on that one. Weebles, Coinbases, Target, Amazon link signups, and everything else all down below. And let's go and start the video. So very first news I want to go talk about is like the somewhat confirmed stuff, it seems like. We made a video on this as of yesterday where it does actually seem on two different things. Number one, it does kind of seem like the PlayStation Direct will actually be having apparently a drop as of September, not September, the 7th. We're starting over, 07/06 2022. So literally in like 2 days. So I think that should be, on Wednesday. Now, this seems like it's either going to be an invite link or open public link. We might even see a general PlayStation Direct queue as of throughout this week. For open, we had quite a few of them these past, I think we have like 6 of them in the past few weeks. So the likelihood of them just doing one in general throughout this week is pretty high. But when it comes to this, we've actually had now emails from people who had some refund issues and such, where they're now saying, hey, you have an opportunity to purchase a PlayStation 5 TM console from PlayStation on 7/6/2022 between 12 p.m. Pacific time and 5 p.m. Pacific time. 3 p.m. Eastern Time to 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Please follow the details below to complete your purchase. So as a reminder, make sure you guys are signed up already for the PlayStation Direct sign-up invitation. Please go and do that. We'll probably have a good chance to get you guys some consoles, and we can go from there. So big news. That should be good. As well, just based on the fact that they mentioned the date, it might only be invite only, it might go public. We'll have to see. This Wednesday, though, will be a very, very special time. And we've also mentioned a lot of these PS Directs have been having huge stock. We're talking like massive stock. So with all of that, we're going to keep on watching it, going to keep on waiting for it, and ideally we'll get a lot more stock with it too as well, and a lot of us will hopefully get some consoles. So everything should be, I think, pretty good and thumbs up, at least in my opinion. So I like it. I'm vibing it. I'm liking it. Keep on checking. We'll give you guys details on Twitter or on the channel, so make sure you guys are definitely following the Twitter, at least too as well. So good stuff. Next things to go cover all throughout this week. So for this, we'll probably be covering a lot of the Target side. So we talked a little bit about this last of yesterday, where we have been seeing a lot of Target wins. Good old Target for the win. Where, check throughout this week. Like, we are right now in the early stages of a Target in-store / online order in-store pickup drop for Target. Target themselves have had a brand new batch of the Horizon PlayStation 5s. We've been seeing a little bit of the normal consoles and Xbox, but mainly the Horizon bundles. What you guys want to do is, it's kind of all RNG and random, but we have seen a lot of locations having stock. We've had a lot of people just getting alerts. We've had API updates. We've had employees confirming stock is in stores, and basically just have to get lucky. I know Target kind of stinks. Best Buy is a little bit better. We'll talk about Best Buy in a second, but our same with PS Directs. But basically, when it comes to Target, the Horizon Forbidden West bundle itself, check at any point. I know it's a broad range, but like 5 a.m. to around like the 9 p.m. range. We can keep on seeing a little bit right before store opens and a little bit right before stores end, or like going to close. So once again, though, with this being 4th of July today might be a little bit on the chiller side in terms of stock updates for all these locations online or whatever. It'll probably start a little bit more as of next week, I guess on Tuesday. So keep on looking for that. We've been seeing a lot of Target answers. We've seen a lot of Target stock. We've seen a lot of people this weekend go pick up Target stock, and everything's kind of just been looking good, feeling good, and vibing good when it comes to Target. So good stuff with that. Now, the next big boy is going to be on the Best Buy side. So as you get, I know, both from Target, with Target having stock arrivals, and like I said, Target seems like they're more at the start of their next wave of in-stores and wave of national drops and everything else. Best Buy is more on the tail end. But that doesn't mean we're not still seeing stock. I think we mentioned this earlier in the earlier day video, where we have still been seeing a lot of locations, mainly a lot of Xbox Series X's showing up when it comes to stores, but even for Best Buy itself, you guys can see nothing, Xbox, PlayStation 5 normal, Xbox Series X over here, and we're just seeing stock floating around. As well, PlayStation 5 bundle, Xbox. So, what we've actually kind of heard is that it seems like a lot more of the stock is focused on normal, new PlayStation 5 disc editions for Best Buy. We are still seeing the bundles floating around. Bundles were the last like 2 weeks, and they're still kind of tapering in, tapering out, whatever, that type of stuff. And then as well, the normal PlayStation 5s are kind of like the new stock, the new like arrivals for everything. So to me, I'm kind of vibing that. To me, I'm kind of liking it. So yeah, good stuff, good stuff. We'll be checking Best Buy. If you guys need to go and get your phone, download the Best Buy app, and then you want to find your SKU unit, which is on the website, super easy. And then you just have to find it for the PlayStation bundle, Xboxes, GPUs, and whatever. And then you just want to basically go and search your store, kind of the same thing as Target, right before store opens and right after store opens, as they go through other stock. So Best Buy is going to probably be still having a lot of stock throughout the rest of the week, depending on what your local area has stock-wise, depending on like if your area even gets stock, if they like sold them like a lot, like Horizons like 2 weeks ago, all of that type of junk, like all that stuff put together. So if it's kind of going good in either or, a lot of these are on the RNG side or randomized side. Some employees have also confirmed their stores are sitting on stock and they haven't sold them yet, so sometimes you just have to wait. I wish it was just like all available at the same time, but at least we are seeing it. We have like where people are slowly finding new ways to track it, all this type of stuff, which is nice. So both Best Buy and Target are going to be big, same with the PS4 X throughout this week. Now, a little bit more now on the speculation side. As well, I guess we can talk about Amazon too. We've been mentioning on the day-to-day videos, Amazon has still not done their normal drop. They put up the Horizon bundles with those links down below, same with the Target links too. But the Horizon have actually brand new invitation. So if you guys have not done so yet, please go and do, or just double check or whatever. And then when they go and do that with their stock, as you guys go wait for the invitation, they'll eventually send you an email. That email is like a individual email invite link for your Amazon account for 72 hours. And then as you guys go and do that, you guys can go and get your console. So it's all around pretty good to go with that. So keep on doing that throughout this week. As I mentioned, we still have not seen the normal or the Horizon bundle drop yet from Amazon. So the likelihood every day keeps on bumping up and up and up. If I say anything, I'll let you guys know. I'll send you a message or whatever it may be. So at least we have been watching that, and it's going pretty good. PlayStation 5 disc editions from Amazon, I think, have been over a week at this point. So I'm going to probably be expecting them sooner rather than later as well. Although, since we've been seeing so many Horizon bundles, as you guys even saw, from even like, the Targets, whatever, like they're physically in stores. We've also seen Best Buy physically have like, in-store pickups and everything else. So it just kind of goes to show that Amazon's more overdue than expected, because we've had like some places that have done double drops now. Like they've had like one huge stock arrival, break, and then another huge stock arrival right after. So at least the numbers for those are still looking good and feeling good. So Amazon should be good. Probably, I want to say confirmed throughout this week, but we're probably going to expect 1 or 2 emails for no restocks as well. On top of that, 2 Xbox Series X's have also done that too for Amazon. That's a new update. So make sure you guys also have your invitations down below in case you guys want your Xboxes. Now, GameStop. GameStop has had a lot of Tuesday drops as of recently, although only around like 9 days ago, did they start doing some more walk-in drops. The likelihood, I think, of a GameStop online, a little bit lower, but if we see any tweets or messages, I'll let you guys know on the channel, give you guys updates for that. But they have been more so still focusing more on walk-ins, and as well, they've also been more focusing on normal drops. They haven't done too many normal drops. So I'd probably say, since we also are still seeing reports, and you guys can check yourselves, of GameStop stores, depending on the area and stock, still having leftover bundle stock. If you guys want to call your stores, walk into stores and check and see, feel free to. Throughout the week, it'll probably be done by like Wednesday, I'd say, like Wednesday or Thursday. And then, yeah, all the other stock as well has been kind of more on the chiller side. So we'll see on Tuesday or Wednesday if GameStop works on a proper drop. And if they don't, then we'll be watching them for maybe an online drop the next few weeks. It might be a little bit quieter because some stores still have leftover stock. They haven't done anything really with the Xbox in a while, too. So maybe they'll either work in like an Xbox in store or an Xbox in line just to kind of like give people a little bit of a pass or a little bit of a chill. But we'll keep on watching for them for all their stock and kind of going from there. As well, last but not least, Walmart. Now, Walmart's been pretty quiet. It's been like, I think, over a month at this point since the last time they've done a proper, good, legitimate drop. A lot of stores and locations have already divvied out their stock. A lot of people have tweeted at me, sent me messages on stock, and everything else too when it comes to Walmart fulfilling their obligations. So pretty much whenever Walmart has all their stock out that's overdue, they can now start working towards their next drop. Now, once again, 4th of July might go and postpone stuff throughout the week, so maybe next week. But Walmart, I'm probably assuming either this week or next week will be having a drop. The Walmart restocks typically are on Thursdays at 3 p.m. EST, so sometimes I may see either today or tomorrow if there is any updates. If we do see any updates, we'll definitely give you guys a tweet and YouTube video upload to keep you guys in the loop. And when it does come with some stock and stock move with them all, Walmart, with all these other big retailers like Best Buy and Target getting like their second wins, it'll probably seem like they'll be getting pretty close to them having more stock either way. So we don't have any updates on that fully as of yet, but if we see more, we'll make another video. Walmart itself is overdue, and Walmart itself will be watching for stock with them. I'd probably assume all 4 items, or 5. So they'd probably do Horizon bundles, disc and digital, Xboxes, and then the normal consoles too. If that's at least how the prior drop was, and it does seem like Sony's still making these bundles and normal consoles based on what we've seen and showed you guys from Best Buy. So that's not confirmed for this week. I'd maybe either this week or next week, I'd probably assume, based on their usual drops, based on all the stock arriving and all of that, and basically no other retailers getting stock. So I think that's pretty much it for all the big boys, and then obviously Microsoft Directs have still been selling and receiving stock, non-bundles for Xbox Series X's. Now for the mid-tiers and walk-ins, I would probably say there might be a bigger likelihood these next few days due to 4th of July, and obviously a lot more of these grocery stores want people in stores, selling stock, moving stock, and all of that. So I'm going to be watching that pretty closely when it comes to, well, everything. So Myers, haven't seen too many more like employee leaks for information. I'd probably say though, due to the time scale, it's been like I think around 6 weeks since we've actually seen a lot of good Myers drops, like a proper good drop. I'd probably say them and also start receiving their Horizon bundles. A lot of these places I'm about to mention have not done the Horizon bundles yet. That means that Sony's probably overdue. Want to make sure the big boys got the stock and they can focus on these next. So I'm going to be watching these pretty closely, I would say. So Myers, I'd probably say this week or next week. At some point, we know Wednesdays into Thursdays and Saturdays into Sundays are the usual drop times. So we'll be watching them, I think, a little bit more closely throughout this week. Probably no onlines, though. They're mostly in stores. Fred Meyer's, Smith's, and Kroger's all throughout the country. We have, I think, been starting to see a little bit more in-store stock from some reports. So that's, I think, for PlayStation 5 Horizon bundles and normie consoles. So keep on checking those stores, maybe even today throughout the week, if you guys are getting groceries, getting the hookup, getting whatever. And then as you guys want to, they are also overdue for an online restock quite a bit. In stores are like usually like the higher ratio, I would say, at least for those stores. BJ Stores did do an online drop around 2 weeks ago, so it's kind of like middle overdue, I'd say. Not super crazy overdue, but like a little bit overdue when it comes to their stock for online. In stores, we've also been seeing kind of like the same as Kroger's and Smith's, just a little sporadic stock floating around when it comes to all their movement, all their stock, and everything else. So keep on checking in stores too as well for those. Staples, we haven't really seen too many big updates when it comes to their in-store stock, although maybe they're waiting for more of the Horizon bundles, as we keep on mentioning, as well as other bundles in general. Online, we also haven't seen them usually online too much, more so sporadically in stores. PC Richards and Endorma both have not done bundles in quite some time. They usually somehow work them on in pretty consistently. So we're going to keep on watching for those, either in stores or as well for their online orders. When it comes to all the other military, for military online, very overdue. It's been quite some time. Same with military walk-ins too as well. Belk's, BH Photos, and all the other various locations haven't really seen too much extra additional stock at all, but we're still waiting for those pretty patiently throughout the week. The likelihood of those happening are a little bit on the higher side. Now, for some other mid-tier places, Costco. Now, unless any of this stuff happened throughout earlier on today, Costco has not done a PlayStation 5 drop in a very, very long time. We're talking very long time. At least for online, we've seen a few in-stores and grand store openings. So the PlayStation 5 Horizon bundles, we'll be watching those a bit more on the closely side, as well as just normal bundles in general throughout the early mornings from 6 a.m. to around like 2 p.m. range or so. Like I said, Xbox and PlayStations are overdue for them. Sam's Club did do a drop not that long ago, although we have once again been hearing some more rumors of walk-ins for Sam's Club. So keep on being on the lookout for that. I would probably say likely if I'm a little bit on the lower side. I think we did mention that Anton Line maybe in the daily video, if not in this one. Anton Line has done a few drops, and they've actually been more consistent than expected for their PlayStations. So if you guys want to keep on checking online, I do think the likelihood for them, because they did a Friday drop, if they do anything this week, I think they did a Friday PlayStation restock and then an Xbox One on Saturday. So if they do anything as well throughout this week, maybe a little bit later on throughout the week, but sometimes they start off strong. But once again, though, 4th of July in case anything's weird or delayed or changed up throughout this week overall. And I think that's pretty much about it. We do also have the GameFly, which also has not done a restock in a very, very long time. Like we're talking months, like both PlayStation, Horizons, or Xbox drops. It's been a very, very, very long time. And like we always have, like I said, like the Belks and sometimes occasional walk-ins too for mid-tier spots. But I do think the big majority for this week still will be a big focus on if Walmart will do a real restock. We're overdue for it a lot. Amazon, if they send out their invites, like we mentioned. PS Directs at those dates for either private or public things are true, which I do believe they are, based on how usual prior PlayStation things have been. And then Target in the early morning / random hours for their drops, and Best Buy using the app glitch. So we'll probably have a lot of good movement. It sounds like a little bit of the leftover GameStop bundles too. We'll probably have a lot of stuff going on. Maybe not so many big updates this week, mainly because holiday week, kind of delay stuff, move stuff, and as well some of these places are kind of doing like mid-tier walk-ins, such as like the Target Best Buy. So we'll kind of have to see how the week kind of goes. But I do just want to say I appreciate you guys all so much for watching. Make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on, as well for the brand new PlayStation 5 giveaway. We have the Amazon links down below for the signups, as we mentioned, so make sure you guys are signed up for those. PS5 Horizon, PS5 itself, Xbox, Twitter and Twitch stream. Love to have you guys there. Webull, Coinbase, Target links, and all that stuff down below. And I appreciate you guys all immensely for watching my videos all throughout the week. And I'll see you guys all later on. You guys are all beautiful. Have a lovely and please be safe 4th of July. And like I said, I'll probably have a lot of other random restock videos and updates and everything else throughout the week. A lot of gaming videos, and hopefully we'll finally get more information on this upcoming maybe Ragnarok stuff, all that as well. So I love you guys all a bunch. I'll see you guys throughout the week. Leave a like if you guys want to tag me in any pictures or firework pictures. You guys got any stock or anything else too, any news. Please leave some messages down below. And I just appreciate you guys all so much for being here. In the first place, y'all are lovely. I love you guys.